And even when you think this message has ended, I am still speaking to you through every moment of your day, through small reminders, gentle feelings, unexpected peace, and quiet confidence. I want you to understand that you do not need dramatic signs to know I am with you. My presence is steady, calm, constant, not loud or forceful. I guide you through peace, not pressure, through assurance, not fear. When something is from me, it will bring clarity, not confusion, rest, not anxiety, patience, not panic. Trust that inner calm I place in you. It is my direction. I am teaching you to recognize my voice by the peace it carries, not the fear it creates. The world often pushes you to rush, to compare, to strive, but I invite you to slow down, to breathe, to stay grounded, to move with intention. You are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be to receive what is next. I know you worry about whether you are making the right choices, whether one wrong step could ruin everything, but hear me clearly. You are not that fragile. I am guiding you even when you are unsure. I can redirect you gently. I can close doors quietly. I can protect you without you realizing it. You do not need to live afraid of mistakes. I am bigger than them. Even when you choose imperfectly, I can still bring good from it. That is how much I care for you. I am not waiting for you to become fearless. I am walking with you while you are learning courage. I am not asking you to be confident all the time. I am teaching you to trust even when confidence feels weak. Every step you take with honesty and humility matters. Every effort you make to stay kind in a hard world matters. Every choice you make to keep your heart open matters. These things shape your future more than you realize. I am also healing how you see yourself. You have spent too long seeing yourself through pain, through criticism, through past failure, but I see you through love, through purpose, through potential. I see who you are becoming, not just who you have been, and that vision is what is shaping you now. You are allowed to outgrow old versions of yourself. You are allowed to change your mind, your goals, your direction. Growth is not betrayal of the past, it is honor to the journey. Do not feel guilty for becoming healthier, calmer, wiser. Those changes are answers to prayers you once prayed. I am also reminding you that you do not need to carry everyone else's emotions, problems, and expectations. Compassion does not mean self-neglect. Love does not mean exhaustion. I am teaching you balance, how to care deeply without losing yourself, how to help without draining your strength, how to love without fear of abandonment. You are learning to stand secure in who you are, rooted in my love, not shaken by opinions or reactions. There will still be challenges, but they will not overwhelm you the way they once did. You will meet them with clarity, patience, and calm strength. I am preparing you to handle more responsibility, more blessing, more influence, without losing your peace, because peace is your foundation now, not something you chase after. I am building your life on something stable, something lasting, something that does not collapse when storms come, and they will come, but they will not destroy you, because you are not standing alone, you are standing with me. Always remember this: nothing in your life is wasted, nothing is meaningless, nothing is beyond repair. You are deeply loved, carefully guided, fully protected, and constantly held. Even now, as you continue living your life, working, resting, loving, dreaming, I am with you in every step, and I will continue to lead you forward into all that I have prepared for you. And as you move forward from this moment, I want you to remember that you do not walk with empty hands. You walk with my promises, promises that do not break, promises that do not fade with time, promises that are stronger than circumstances, stronger than opinions, stronger than fear. When you feel unsure, remind yourself that I have already gone ahead of you. When you feel weak, remind yourself that my strength works best when you stop trying to do everything alone. You do not need to understand how everything will work out. You only need to trust that it will. I know you have been disappointed before when you trusted words that were not kept and hopes that were not fulfilled. But my word does not return empty. What I speak, I complete. What I promise, I perform. I am not rushed by time, and I am not pressured by delays. I move with purpose and intention. Every step you take with me is leading you closer to peace, even when the road feels slow, even when progress feels small, even when you cannot see change yet. Growth is happening quietly, strength is building silently, healing is working deeply. I am teaching you how to live without fear controlling your decisions, without anxiety deciding your future, without regret stealing your joy. You are learning to breathe again, to laugh again, to feel hope rise naturally instead of forcing it. I am restoring your heart layer by layer, not all at once so it will last. You may not notice it day by day, but one day you will realize you are no longer reacting the same way, you are no longer breaking at the same triggers, you are no longer afraid of the same things. That is because I have been working within you, reshaping your thoughts, renewing your mind, strengthening your spirit. You are becoming steady, grounded, peaceful, not because life is perfect but because you know who holds your life. I am also teaching you boundaries, teaching you when to give and when to rest, when to speak and when to be silent, when to wait and when to move. You do not need to chase everything anymore. What is meant for you will not run away. What belongs to you will remain. Let go of the habit of overthinking every detail, overanalyzing every conversation, replaying every mistake. Those patterns were born from fear, and fear no longer controls you. I am giving you clarity where confusion lived, confidence where doubt ruled, calm where chaos once stayed. Trust the process I am leading you through, even the parts that feel uncomfortable, even the parts that challenge you. Growth often feels unfamiliar before it feels good. Do not turn back just because it feels new. I am expanding your capacity to receive more love, more peace, more stability, more purpose. The life ahead of you will require the strength you are building now. That is why this season matters. That is why patience matters. That is why rest matters. You are not falling behind. You are being prepared. When the right time comes, things will move faster than you expected. Doors will open quickly, answers will come clearly, connections will align naturally, and you will understand why you had to wait. I am protecting you from rushing into what would have hurt you. I am shielding you from settling for less than what I designed for you. You deserve peace, not pressure, joy, not constant struggle, love, not fear, and I am leading you there. Keep your heart open, keep your spirit soft, keep your trust in me. Do not harden yourself because of past pain. Do not close yourself off to protect wounds I am already healing. Allow yourself to feel again, to hope again, to believe again. I am safe. My love will not harm you. My guidance will not confuse you. My presence will not leave you. Even on days when faith feels quiet, I am still there. Even when you feel tired of waiting, I am still working. Even when you question everything, I remain steady. You do not need to carry tomorrow today. You do not need to solve next year this week. Live in this moment with me. Let today be enough. Let this breath be enough. Let this step be enough. As you learn to live this way, peace will become natural to you. Trust will feel lighter, fear will lose its grip, and you will realize that the life you prayed for is slowly becoming the life you are living. And you will know that every tear, every prayer, every wait, every moment of surrender led you right here into a future filled with purpose, stability, and deep. And even now, as you breathe and listen, I am closer than you think. My presence is not far away or hard to reach. I am right here with you in this moment, surrounding you with love that does not judge you and patience that does not run out. I see every memory that still hurts you, every moment you replay in your mind wishing it had gone differently, every mistake you think defines you, and I tell you clearly those moments do not own you. They do not control your future. They do not cancel the plans I have already written for your life. I am bigger than your past and stronger than your regrets. I can take what you thought ruined you and use it to shape you. I can turn shame into wisdom, pain into compassion, loss into purpose. I see how often you blame yourself for things that were never fully in your control. I see how you carry guilt for choices you made when you were hurting, tired, confused, or afraid. And I want you to know that my mercy meets you right there. I do not turn away from your weakness. I step closer. I do not withdraw my love when you fail. I deepen it. I am not disappointed in you the way you fear. I am proud of you for surviving what you thought would break you. I am proud of you for still hoping even when hope felt foolish. I am proud of you for getting up again and again when life kept pushing you down. You do not see your own strength, but I see it clearly. I see how many times you wanted to quit but kept going. How many times you wanted to give up but chose to hold on. How many times you felt empty but still gave love to others. That strength did not come from you alone. It came from me carrying you when you did not realize it. There were moments you thought you were walking alone, but I was holding you steady. There were days you thought you had no faith left, but I was believing for you. There were nights you thought no one saw your tears, but I collected every one. None of your pain was wasted. None of your prayers were ignored. None of your waiting was meaningless. Every season has been shaping you for what is coming next. Even the slow seasons, even the quiet seasons, even the seasons where nothing seemed to change, those were not empty times. They were deep times, root-building times, heart-strengthening times. And now I am calling you into a new season where you will see fruit from what you endured. You will understand why you had to walk through what you did. You will see how every delay protected you, how every closed door saved you, how every disappointment redirected you. Trust me when I say nothing was random, nothing was accidental, nothing slipped past my care. I know you fear trusting again because trusting before brought pain. I know you fear hoping again because hoping before led to disappointment. But I am asking you to trust me, not people, to place your hope in me, not outcomes, to believe in my faithfulness, not your circumstances. I am steady even when life is unstable, I am constant even when everything shifts, I am faithful even when people fail. Lean into me now. Let your heart rest here. You do not need to rush, you do not need to fix anything tonight, you do not need to have a plan, you only need to stay with me. Let me quiet your thoughts, let me slow your breathing, let me calm your racing mind, let my peace settle into places stress has lived for too long. I am teaching you to live without carrying fear in your chest, without tension in your shoulders, without pressure in your soul. You were not created to live anxious and exhausted, you were created to live loved and secure. Even when challenges remain, even when answers take time, even when the path ahead is unclear, you can still rest because I am guiding you step by step. I will not show you everything at once because you do not need to see the whole road, you only need the next step, and I will always give you that. I speak to you in gentle ways, through peace, through clarity, through small nudges, through quiet confidence. You do not need to fear missing my voice. I know how to reach you, I know how to get your attention, I know how to guide you clearly. As you walk forward you will notice doors opening naturally, strength rising unexpectedly, courage appearing right when you need it. That is me moving with you. I am restoring your confidence not by making life easy but by reminding you who you are. You are my child, you are chosen, you are protected, you are guided, you are never alone. When fear tries to return, remind yourself that I am already in your tomorrow. When worry tries to speak, remind yourself that I already know the outcome. When doubt tries to convince you that nothing will change, remind yourself that I am the God who brings new beginnings. Even now I am healing parts of you that words never touched, wounds you buried deep, fears you never spoke out loud, disappointments you learned to live with. I am gently restoring your ability to dream again, to trust again, to believe again, not recklessly but wisely, not desperately but peacefully. The future ahead of you is not dark, it is unfolding, it is held, it is prepared. You will not walk into it unprotected. I will go before you, stand beside you, and remain behind you. You will not miss what is meant for you. What belongs to you will find you at the right time. Stop comparing your journey to others, stop measuring your progress by their timelines. Your path is unique, your pace is intentional, your story is unfolding exactly as it should. I am not late in your life, I am precise. I am teaching you patience without pain, trust without fear, faith without pressure. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone, you do not need to earn love, you do not need to carry expectations that were never given by me. Release the need to be perfect, release the fear of disappointing others, release the pressure to always be strong. You are allowed to rest, you are allowed to receive, you are allowed to be held. Tonight I am wrapping you in peace that stays, peace that follows you into sleep, peace that meets you when you wake, peace that guards your heart tomorrow and the next day and beyond. No matter what comes you will face it with me, no matter what changes you will not be shaken, no matter what delays you will not lose hope. I am faithful to complete what I started in you, and you will look back one day and realize that this moment, this quiet surrender, this choice to rest, was the turning point where everything slowly began to change. My dear child, pause right now and listen to me carefully because these words are meant for your life and for this very moment. I want to change what has been heavy on your heart. I see the load you have been carrying even though it was never meant for you to carry alone. I see the tiredness inside you that is deeper than body pain, deeper than long days and sleepless nights. I see how worry has stolen your rest as you lie awake thinking again and again. Fears growing louder in the silence. Questions about tomorrow, next week, next year. I see how you try to stay strong while inside you feel broken, like everything is falling apart and you do not know how to fix it. I see the smile you show others while your heart quietly cries for peace, comfort, and rest. I see the tears you hide so you do not trouble anyone. I hear the prayers you whisper wondering if I am listening, if I care, if I am really there. I see the nights you cry out feeling alone and unsure about your future, and I tell you now that this season ends tonight. You are not forgotten, you are not alone, you are not meant to fight with your own strength anymore. I am standing with you ready to show my power in your life. I see every battle, every fear, every burden meant to crush your hope, and I am lifting them from you. I see the long valleys you have walked through, valleys of confusion, disappointment, heartbreak, money trouble, relationship pain, health worries, and I am leading you out into peace and rest. I know the impossible situation keeping you awake, the problem that seems bigger every day, the closed doors, the broken dreams, the strained relationships, the family pain, the marriage that feels empty, the children you worry about, the sickness doctors cannot explain, the pain that does not leave, the job stress, the future fears, and I want you to understand who I am. I am not distant, I am not weak, I am not unsure. I am the God of impossible things. I turn hopeless situations into living proof of my power. When humans say it cannot happen, I say watch me. I provide when there is no way. I restore what looks destroyed. I heal what looks beyond repair. I bring peace where chaos ruled. I see your financial worries and I am your provider. I open doors, bring help from places you never expected, multiply what you have, and prepare answers before you even see them. I am working right now arranging help, people, resources, and opportunities for you. I am also restoring relationships, softening hearts, healing wounds, rebuilding trust, bringing loved ones back, and teaching you patience while I work. Your prayers are heard, your tears matter to me. I am moving in hearts even when you see nothing. I am also the God who heals. My power has not changed. I heal instantly or slowly, through strength or peace, but I am always with you, every moment, every pain, every fear. I am not only changing situations, I am changing your heart, drawing you closer, reminding you that you are loved deeply. You have tried to be strong for everyone, you hold everything together, but now I ask you to rest. Give me what you were never meant to carry. Come to me like a child, bring your worries, doubts, fears, and let me give you peace, strength, hope, and rest. Sometimes the miracle you need is not outside but inside. Peace in the storm, strength to keep walking, joy while waiting, faith that cannot be shaken. You are not powerless. My power lives in you. You can speak life. Pray with authority, trust with confidence. Prayer is partnership, faith is a choice, trust is a decision. Even when you do not see answers yet, I am working. Timing is not delay, preparation is not rejection. Your miracle is already moving, your victory is already decided. While you wait, I give you rest, real rest, deep peace that does not depend on circumstances. Anxiety comes when you try to carry what belongs to me, so give it to me and leave it with me. Stop picking it back up. Tonight I lift the burden, receive my peace, place every fear in my hands, walk free. You are precious to me. I chose you, I prepared good things for you. I created you for victory, joy, peace, and restoration. Everything the enemy tried to steal I will restore, every dream I will revive, every hope I will raise again. Miracles are being prepared, provision, healing, restoration, purpose, intimacy with me. None of it depends on perfection. It depends on my love. Delays are preparation, waiting is strengthening. Divine connections are coming, favor is surrounding you. Learn to rest in me, think with peace, feel without fear, love without control, work without stress. Your worth is not your performance. I delight in you. As you rest in me, you become peace to others. Your life will show my goodness. And now breathe, feel the weight lifting. Let worry go, let peace fill you. You are safe, you are loved, and I am with you always. And as days pass, you will slowly notice that your heart feels lighter without you forcing it. Your mind feels quieter without you fighting it. This is not because problems vanished, but because you are no longer carrying them alone. I am teaching you how to release control, because control was never your protection. Trust is. I know letting go feels scary because holding on felt like safety, but holding on was exhausting you, draining you, keeping you tense. Now I am showing you a better way, a gentler way, my way, where you do what you can and leave the rest with me, where you show up faithfully and stop punishing yourself for what you cannot change. I see how often you replay conversations wondering if you said too much or not enough. I see how you question your worth based on how others treat you, and I want to free you from that cycle. Your value does not rise or fall with opinions, reactions, or silence. Your value is constant because it comes from me. When people misunderstand you, it does not define you. When people walk away, it does not diminish you. When people fail to see your heart, it does not erase your goodness. I see you fully. I know your intentions. I know your heart, and that is enough. I am also reminding you that it is okay to grieve what you hoped for but did not receive. Healing does not mean pretending it did not hurt. Healing means allowing yourself to feel without staying trapped in pain. Bring those feelings to me. The disappointment, the anger, the confusion, the sadness, I can handle them. I am not threatened by your honesty. I meet you there with comfort and understanding. You do not need to rush your healing to make others comfortable. Take the time you need. I am patient with you. There is no deadline on becoming whole. I work gently, deeply, thoroughly, so that when you rise strong, steady, and secure. You are not broken beyond repair. You are healing exactly as you should. I am also shifting your perspective, helping you See that some endings were necessary, some losses were protection, some delays were mercy. If certain things had worked out the way you wanted, they would have cost you peace, identity, or future joy. I was guarding you even when you felt disappointed. One day you will thank me for what did not happen. Even now trust that I am separating you from what cannot go with you into the next season, not because you failed but because you have grown. You are stepping into a life that requires clarity, strength, and peace, and I am removing what would have weighed you down. Do not be afraid of change, I am in it. Do not fear the unknown, I am already there. Do not shrink back because something feels unfamiliar. Growth often does. You are becoming someone who responds with wisdom instead of reaction, someone who listens before speaking, someone who chooses peace over proving a point, someone who values rest as much as effort. These changes are not weakness, they are maturity. I am shaping you into someone who can carry blessings without losing balance, love without losing identity, success without losing humility, and peace without guilt. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting even on days when faith feels quiet. Keep choosing hope even when answers take time. I promise you this, I will not leave you halfway. I will not abandon what I started. I will finish it. And you will look back and realize that the strength you prayed for was built through the peace you learned to accept, and the life you are stepping into now is more stable, more joyful, and more meaningful than anything you imagined before.